America is facing a possible invasion. There's an exploding population of hard-to-eradicate wild pigs. They're on the verge of spilling over from Canada to the US. These wild pigs are known for their survival skills, which has earned them the badge of super pigs. And yes, the super pig is an actual threat. Among some of the most invasive species on the planet, they're an ecological train wreck. These wild pigs have been a nuisance for Canada. Their population is out of control, and they will soon make their way into the US, particularly the northern states of Minnesota, Montana, and North Dakota. American officials are rushing to stop these migrants, and a different kind of Bay of Pigs invasion threatens the US. Here's our report.
There is an exploding population of hard-to-eradicate pigs that's threatening to spill over from Canada into the US. These are no ordinary pigs. They are crossbreeds of the wild Eurasian boar. They're larger in size than normal pigs. They have a high fertility rates, earning them the tag of super pigs. But they've become a nuisance for Canadian officials. Pigs are not native to North America, and Canada's problem with these boars goes back a few decades. In the 1980s, the Canadian government encouraged farmers to raise wild pigs. But the demand for pigs collapsed in the early 2000s. The farmers became frustrated with raising the pigs and set them free. It turns out that pigs are great survivors of the Canadian winters. The furry animals have survived because they eat anything and everything, and the wild boars are notorious for damaging farms and crops. These pigs are known for spreading diseases, and they're fast at reproducing. Female pigs can have up to a dozen piglets every year, which is one of the main reasons why their population is booming. There were over 60,000 wild pig sightings in Canada last year. In Canada, these pigs are spotted roaming in Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba. Aerial surveillance shows these pigs are now migrating south. They will soon enter the US states of Minnesota, North Dakota, and Montana. And American officials are scrambling to prevent the invasion. The population numbers of these super pigs is so massive that even hunting them will not help. According to experts, even if 65% of the super pig population is killed every year, their total population will still continue to rise. And the success rate for hunters is not high enough to make hunting a viable option. Experts say that the more the pigs are hunted, the smarter they become at hiding. Canadian officials believe the eradication of super pigs is no longer possible. But American officials are slightly more hopeful. They have a few tricks up their sleeve to keep the wild pigs away. They're betting on large-scale ground traps. Nets will be fired from helicopters to capture herds. This would be done by installing trackers on the pigs, so that they can be hurtled into areas where the traps are in place. Experts say that the only way to control the pigs is by thinking out of the box. Focus on controlling their movement, so that these super pigs do not get a foothold in the US.